Tulips.com offers the biggest and best tulip, daffodil, and specialty fall planting flower bulbs for your home garden. Find out why size and quality matter at Tulips.com.
So you're interested in planting bulbs. It's a great idea. A little bit of work up front and the payoff comes later. It's kind of like having money in the bank, just not as useful. Now stick with me, I'll show you how it's done. The first thing you need to think about when you're planting your bulbs is where they're going to go. Most bulbs prefer a sunny site with well-drained soil. That means the soil doesn't stay moist and encourage rot in the bulb. Once you've got your location picked out, you need to think about the timing of when you're going to get the bulbs in the ground. Spring flowering bulbs need to be planted the previous fall. Usually the best time to plant a bulb is after a good hard frost or the soil temperatures have cooled down to about 40 or 50 degrees. This means the bulbs will settle in nicely, start to put out some new roots, but won't be tempted to spur any new above ground growth. When you got the right space and the right time, it's time to lay out your bulbs. The advantage to laying them out before you plant them is that you can remember where they're supposed to be. If you dig a hole, drop one in, cover it up, you tend to forget where the bulbs have been planted. When it comes to bloom time, there are three kinds of tulips. There's early blooming, mid-season blooming, and late season blooming. What I've done here in this planting is mixed all three, so I'm going to have the longest possible bloom time that anyone can get from a tulip planting. When it comes time to actually plant your bulb, it's all about the hole. And the only thing about the hole is the depth of the hole. A hole that's too deep means that the bulb might not have enough energy to make it to the top in spring. A hole that's too shallow might not provide enough support for the stem in spring. Your bulbs will come with instructions about how deep to plant them. You can use a measuring tape, a ruler, whatever it takes, but make sure you get the hole to be the proper depth. The next step is just to put the bulb in the hole, but before you do that, it's a good idea to spray it with some deer repellent. The deer repellent should deter any animal that's tempted to dig up your tulip and eat it. The only thing you need to worry about when planting a bulb is which side is the top and which part is the bottom. Usually the top has a point on it where the new stem will grow, and the bottom is kind of flat where the roots come out. Once you're done planting, your final step is to provide a nice layer of mulch, maybe about 2 inches deep. This is going to mitigate any extreme soil temperatures and act just as a nice blanket so that your bulbs have a wonderful winter sleep and they're more than ready to wake up come springtime.